Dear student, welcome to DWPD lecture session. Unit number 2, Basic Building Block of a PHP, and topic name is PHP Introduction. So today's lecture objectives are: what is PHP, why we are using PHP, about various servers supported by the PHP language, PHP starting and ending tags, various commands used in PHP language, output statements to print the message on a screen, what is variable, how to declare it, and how to assign value to the variables. So let's start with first topic, introduction of PHP. It is stand for Hypertext Preprocessor. It is widely used and open source scripting language. PHP scripts are always executed on the server side. So it is also known as a server side scripting language. It is freely available. PHP file can contain text value, HTML tags also, CSS, JavaScript, and various PHP codes. PHP codes are executed on the server side and the result is returned to the browser as a plain HTML. Files are always saved with the .php extension. Now why we are using PHP? So PHP is used to generate dynamic page. It is also used to create, open, read, write, delete, and close file on a server side. PHP can collect data from the form. PHP can send and receive values through the cookie. PHP can add, delete, modify data in the database. It can be used to control user access also. PHP can encrypt the data. It run on a various platforms like Windows, Linux, Unix, Mac OS, etc. It is compatible with almost all the servers. PHP can support a wide range of databases also. It is freely available and download it from its official website www.php.net. WAMP, LAMP, and XAMPP are the various servers supported by the PHP language because PHP script always run on the server side. So what is WAMP server? WAMP is stand for Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. And it is work on the Windows operating system only. LAMP server, it stand for Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. It work on Linux operating system only. Now XAMPP server. XAMPP is stand for XOS, Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl. XOS means it can be used for any operating system. XAMPP for the major operating system includes like a Windows, Mac, Linux, etc. Now starting and ending tag of PHP. To execute the PHP script, it must be written between the starting and ending tag. If it is not written between the starting and ending tag, then server will not execute PHP script. So there are 4 types of tags. First is standard tag. So standard tags are written like this: less than and question mark sign, PHP keyword ended with question mark and greater than sign. Second are short tags. So this is the symbols of a short tags. Thirds are script tag. Here we have to mention script language is equal to PHP and end with the script tag. ASP style tag. So these are the symbol of starting and ending tag of ASP style tag. So standard tag and script tags are supported by all the servers, whereas short tag and ASP style tag are not supported by all the servers. But if suppose you want to use this type of tags, then you have to modify the php.ini file. Like this, short underscore open underscore tag is equal to on. And if you want to use ASP style tag, then you have to modify this file like ASP underscore tags is equal to on. Now comments in a PHP. So there are two types of commands, multi-line comment and single line comment. So single line comment use with this symbol, and multi-line comment use with this symbol. How to create and save PHP file. So PHP script is always executed on the server side, and the result is in a plain HTML terms. So PHP script can be placed anywhere in the document. It compulsory start with the PHP tag and end with the question mark and greater than sign. So this is the example. Extension of saving a PHP file is .php. PHP file normally contain HTML text and some PHP scripting code also. Here I'm going to show you one example for printing a simple text hello world using echo statement. So start with HTML tag. Within a body tag, we are giving one heading, my first PHP page. And then after we are creating a PHP script with the use of standard tags. Here I'm going to print one statement hello world using echo statement. Echo is work like a printf function in a C. Close your body tag and HTML tag. We will execute this in our Notepad file. So here in XAMPP folder, htdocs folder is there. So open your htdoc folder and here create one Notepad file. Suppose my file name is p1. Now change the extension .php. So start with HTML tag, body tag. Here suppose I'm passing one heading, my first PHP page. Close heading tag. Now here create PHP script. I want to print hello world message. So for that I'm using echo statement. Pass your message hello world. Complete the quotation. Put the semicolon after that. Complete your PHP tag. Complete the body section. Complete HTML document. Now save your file. Now this file we have to run. So for that compulsory we need to start a server first. So I'm having XAMPP server. So first we need to start the server. So here start your services of Apache and MySQL. Now start your browser. Green symbol indicate your server is running. Now open your browser. In right hand side corner, your server message is display. Apache and MySQL are running. In browser, we are starting localhost. So this is dashboard of a XAMPP server. Here we will execute our first PHP file p1.php. So this is the output of our first file. My first PHP page is a heading and hello world is a simple message. So PHP statement always end with the semicolon, and all the PHP keywords, classes, functions, user-defined functions are not a case sensitive, whereas all variable names are always case sensitive. Now we will study about the output statements. So echo and print both are known as a output statement. Both are used to print message on a screen. So in PHP, output statements are used to display any string message or a value of a variable. So there are two types of output statement, echo and print. Now echo statement. So simplest use of echo is to print a string or a value of a variable. It accepts one or more string as an argument and display one or more string on a browser. For example, echo in the quotation hello BPMP. Here I am going to display only single string, or same message we will display with the parenthesis also hello BPMP with the parenthesis. You can also give multiple argument with the echo statement like echo hello is my string number 1, and multiple strings are separated by the comma. So hello is first string, comma, world is second string. Now print statement. Print statement is similar to the echo statement, but the difference is it can accept only one argument and print always return a value. So value written by the print will be 1 if your printing was successful, otherwise it will be 0. For example, print in the bracket single quotation. Here I'm putting some value. So it will consider as a string value because here we are using quotations. Print in the bracket without quotation. If suppose I'm passing a number value, then it will consider as a numeric value. For example, in PHP script, print heading tag and some statement. Print, suppose I want to print multiple string, so it is not possible in the case of print statement. So for that we have to use concatenation operation. Here dot symbol is showing we are concatenating two strings. So my first string is hello world and second string is good morning. So here we are doing concatenation of two string hello world good morning. Without concatenation, multiple string is not possible in the case of print statement. This is also possible with the brackets and complete the PHP tag. Now difference between echo and print. So first difference is echo statement is used to display one or more strings, whereas print statement is used to display only one string at a time. Second difference is echo statement never return any value, whereas print statement always return some value. Echo statement has a faster execution compared to the print, whereas print statement is a slower as compared to the echo. Now working with the variables. So first of all, what is variable? Variables are containers for storing the information. Declaration of variable. In PHP, whenever we are declaring a variable, so first we are using a dollar sign. So after dollar sign, you have to specify your variable name is equal to assign some value. In PHP, we are not using any data type because PHP is a loosely typed language. Here, we are not specifying any explicit data types for the variable. It automatically consider variable data types according to the values. For example, $A is equal to 5. So here variable $x will hold the integer value 5. No need to specify integer data type. Some more example, $text is equal to single quotation. Here I'm passing a single string. So it means variable $text will hold the value hello world. For example, here I'm creating one PHP script. $text is equal to my string BPMP Polytechnic. Here I'm going to print a value stored in a $text variable. So for that, I'm using echo statement for printing a message. So echo, my first string is welcome to, comma, second string is coming from the values of a variable. So comma and $text. Script is completed now. Or first we are creating a variable. $text is equal to VPMP Polytechnic. Echo welcome to is my first string. Dot is stand for concatenation and $text. Now complete PHP script. Example, sum of two variables. So this is the example of performing summation of a two variables. For that we are taking a first variable $x is equal to 5. Second variable $y is equal to 4. And then after we are performing addition of $x and $y, and then we are printing a message. We will see it practically. Suppose this is my PHP file in which we are going to create addition of a two numbers. So PHP script, first variable is $x, second variable is $y. Now suppose I'm performing addition of $x and $y, and I'm going to store in $C variable. So $C is equal to $x plus $y. Now we are printing a result echo sum. So this is my string number string number 1 sum. Now I want to display the value stored in $C variable. So comma and $C. You can use dot operator also over here. it will show the concatenation of two string, comma, complete the PHP script. Now save your file. Our server is already start. So we will execute this file in browser. So sum 10. So sum is my string number 1 and 10 values retrieved from the C variable. So this is all about how to store value in a variable and how to retrieve. Thank you.